All right, so now there's a question. Would you like to be in Hawaii or would you like to be in Alaska? There's a choice here. I mean, I know this is going to be tough. 30 below or 30 above, this is degree C now because, if you were counting in F, we'd say, well, what's the deal? No. We're talking, temperate versus freezing. So this is for the tough here. This is not for the faint of heart nor for the meek. We're going to hear now a slightly different story. If you ever wondered what the IEEE stands for, is the Institute of Electronic and Electrical Engineers, and you're thinking, well, what's the relationship to the Arctic? Well, we're very privileged to have with us the vice presidents of the technical activity boards of the IEEE. This is Marina Ruggieri, who will tell us why we should care about the Arctic when you're at IEEE. Please, Marina.
So good morning, and thank you, Christian, for inviting me here. I'm very excited to be here because I was listening to the previous very inspiring presentation, and I am aware now that I am in the right place with the right set of slides, even if I will not try to bore you with my slides. I want to tell you that IEEE is aligning on the mission to save the planet, to save mankind, with the tools and the capability that we have. You know that IEEE is about publication, is about standards. We have more than 1,100 standards. We have technical people, more than 400,000 members in 161 countries. So we have a lot of people. And we heard that to align for the mission, we need inspiration and we need people. So I'm very proud to tell you that this year, the technical activities is focusing behind, naturally, the daytime operations to 4 new areas that are all related with the future of mankind and the future of the planet. I don't go in the detail of 3 of these topics, but I want just you to remember the names so that if you want to participate with us, please let me know, and we will be very, very pleased to have you on board our activities and our project. So 4 names: North and South Pole, and we will go a little bit more in detail of this topic, food engineering, DIG-1s, that basically means the right to be connected with the internet, and design for ethic. That means to be ethically aligned when you design any system, any application, and any content to be delivered. So about food engineering, I only want to show you that people and inspiration is here. So look at this group of people. I don't want you to read the names, but I can tell you that this group represents an alignment of different expertise, technical expertise, different units within IEEE, and this is a true example of alignment around the mission. Same for the DIG-1s activity that has a big group and of different experts all around the world that is working for this right of people to be connected everywhere. We heard that in some areas connectivity is still lacking, and instead connectivity is a right, exactly as water, food, and electricity. And if we go to the ethically aligned design, again, we have a group that is actively working on the topic. You see some young faces in this group. They are our young professional rep. These are the young people that are supporting us in this very important mission. And here we are to the topic that is about the North and South Pole. So there is an effort within IEEE that is taking into account the challenges and the change that are happening. You know, it seems scary, but the most scary thing is to not know what is going on. If you are aware, if you are prepared, we heard about being prepared is the key for success. And if we can understand and work collegially to face the changes, things are less scary. And so what we are doing about the topic is to collegially bring together our technical expertise, our wish of learning and listening for the people that have direct experience with the Arctic and the Antarctic, and to find a way in which IEEE, thanks to the capability, can put people together to exchange information and to find a common solution. This is something we are very good at, putting people together. We have 2,000 events and conferences every year, and we put together people from all over the world and for all the possible topics. So this is an alignment and a grouping of people that can be very, very helpful for providing an exchange and solution for the Arctic and the Antarctic. So I'm very proud to present you the current group of people that are working on this topic in IEEE. You see many young people join the topic. They are aware that they have to participate for the benefit of humanity to this challenge. And there are people from all over the world. So the list of people that you see here that have this strange acronym that are our names of society and region, these are our internal talking within IEEE. But the group represent all the different regions, that means all the different geographic areas and many areas, technical areas that are needed to provide solution and to provide the correct vision about the topic. And furthermore, we have a steering group, people that have been in the Arctic, that have been in the Antarctic, that are helping us to meet the right people and to learn as fast as possible what we need in order to be effective. It's exciting. At my age, I'm learning every day, everything. New things. And as I like to listen and to get the experience of others, but if you are involved and you want to show people that you dedicate your time, your energy, and maybe you also overcome your fears, I offered myself to do some of the expedition that have been done in the past 2 months because I wanted to experience directly the lack of connectivity. Neither of my phone worked in the places I went, and I needed to communicate, and I was desperate. I could not communicate, and to understand what means that the Arctic Ocean has no ice. So in this season, some ice should have been seen, but we have seen none. And so it's clear that seeing the things, you learn faster. Participating and talking with the people, you get inspired. We heard about to be inspired, to go around, to meet the people that don't know. You don't know me, we heard. And I don't know you, but I can tell you that if we align the mission, we can really be successful and face any challenge. Misalignment and not trusting people are the only 2 things that scare me to death, because this will not bring solution to any problem. So just to tell you a little bit of what we did in the past weeks, with a focus, North and South Pole, a very deep focus on the North, and also the understanding that the food and the pole are related through the fisheries in the high north. This is a very important topic that is also affected by the changes. And so we need to know exactly what is going on and to be helpful, to provide solution. So we did a lot of activities, a lot of outreach, but I think that the most effective things that we did in the past weeks were to create 2 groups to go, and I participated to both, to go to northern Canada. The pole in northern Canada starts earlier. It starts before. So you are at latitudes where in Europe we have not the feeling you are at the pole, and in Canada you are very close to the pole. Why? Because the lands disappear and you start seeing what should be ice, very packed and uniform ice, and instead you find water and terrain, very mud terrain, and sometimes roads and railways disappear. And you can see a picture on the right side. This is the railway to Churchill. You know, it's only 58 latitude north. So it's very far from the pole, correct? But it is isolated. And the only way to get there is plane. And the point is not that, because this is common to northern latitude, but not at 58 north latitude. The last train to Churchill left in April and is still in the station, will never go back. So these are the things that you need to see in order to understand how to be effective, how to be aligned, and how people have to get together to face the things and to provide solution. The solution is not to the railway. We are centered among one topic, people. People are everything, and so we have to work for that. And people can mean expert scientists working on the north, means the local people that live there and have needs and also are experiencing the change, that are also providing additional issue to the very challenging environment that has been greatly described by the speaker that preceded me. So we have also been to Rankin Inlet, that is far north, and this becomes north. We are about 63 latitude north, and there are the issues that are related with the water, with the energy, with the heat, so the infrastructure that are important, and the connectivity. And then we had also a very recent experience. I'm coming actually from there. I've been to Barrow with another group, and you can appreciate the people. You see some picture in this slide are the people who led the group there, and they're IEEE volunteers. So we went to Barrow and we met the scientific community and we meet the community. And so this is the learning process that we are doing. And I really hope that IEEE can play a role in providing support, exchange, fora for discussion, to provide a very successful future for the mankind and for our planet. So if you want to join the activity, if you want to know more, Christian has my email. I will be more than happy to reply to you and to welcome you on board. We need all of you, because every single experience and every single person that is excited and inspired about our planet, about our future, and not scared about technology, because technology can save humanity if properly used, please call me and I will be more than happy to welcome you on board. Thank you very much for this opportunity.